Hello everyone, it is Nick from 5 Realm Cards here, and today we have got another Streets of New Capenna set booster box we are opening. This has been out for nearly 2 weeks now at the time this video comes out, so we're going to see that hopefully some of these prices have settled down a bit. Obviously with a new set there's always a massive hype over, you know, some of the certain cards like Ob Nixilis or Bootlegger's Stash, that's up there. And Gallagritas is probably going to be the most common card you see in this set, as it is the box topper for everything. Plus you pull it in the normal packs as well. Anywho, so yeah, so who are we? What are we looking for? Ob Nixilis, Bootlegger's Stash, Luxior, the new equipment, and the Trilands, really. Professional Facebreaker seems to be quite a common card that seems to be popping up as something that's quite popular as well. But we will go through the first few nice and slowly, just so anyone who hasn't seen these cards can have a nice look at them before we get into our first rare, which is a Workshop Warchief. And we have one of the secret lair drops, and in the previous video I said where it says equals SLD 347, this card is essentially a carbon copy of one of the Stranger Things secret lair drops. And I thought they might have some value, but they don't, which I suppose is a good thing for people who just wanted to buy the cards, but obviously for a business trying to make money off selling them, it is not the best. But again, anything with a value of £2 or more will pop up, so you get an idea. There aren't any commons or uncommons that have more than £2 in value. However, Vivian on the Hunt is definitely going to be one of them. Haven't seen Vivian for a few years, so it is nice to see her come along. And I realised I don't have any sleeves. Sleeve anything up with. Here we go. I think this is only about £4 or £5 card, but Planeswalker nonetheless. And just a foily coming on the back there. Right, that was something worthwhile seeing in the first couple of packs. And this will be the last one. Ooh, the full art lands are great. I always say full art lands should be just a standard thing, but I know this will be the last one we go through, you know, one at a time, and then we'll start to skip through most of the commons at the front just to get through to the rares at the back. And we've got Toulouse, Clever Conductor, and that's it. So yeah, I think the only uncommon that's got any sort of value is an offer you can't refuse. I still think it's only about 40p, something like that, so it's not exactly the most valuable, but obviously it could creep up there. Expressive Iteration from Strixhaven did. And we've got Evolving Door, and that's it. So I don't know if sort of Ob Nixilis is going to hold his value up there as the top card. And we've got Tivit, Seller of Secrets from the Commander, but it is also a mythic, so pop it down there. And we've got Rafine's Tower, so our first of the new Trilands. I'll pop it down here as well. So I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, the Trilands are going to be the ones that are going to hold the value long term, even when this set's out of print. Latlands, yeah, mana base is, you know, the one standard thing that you need in Magic. So obviously there's going to be a lot of them open at the moment, but I still think once it goes out of print, the prices will come back up again. And we've got a hostile takeover. And we've got Tamiyo from the list from War of the Spark. I don't know how much Tamiyo is worth or was worth at the time. Obviously, if there's any value in it, it'll pop up on the screen. Tamiyo is probably slightly more Phyrexian than that nowadays. Right, and on to the next pack. We have got Scheming Fence. Wow, that's it for that one. So far, coming on to a third of the way through this box, we're not in the best spot. Unlicensed Hearse. Just another rare. So yeah, I'd hope to have got, obviously we've hit technically 2 mythics so far, which isn't too bad, and we've got one of the tri-lands, which you can't really complain too much about. Is that a rare? Ooh, that was a rare as well. Okay, the one thing that throws you off with this gold border is you don't really see the gold logo. So we've got Unleash the Inferno and Maestro's Diabolist. So there we go. That was our first double rare pack, obviously before we hit one of the commander cards in that slot. And we've got a Bootlegger's Stash. There we go. That's the second most valuable card in this sort of standard printing set. Obviously the alternative arts vary, but this is, yeah, currently the second most valuable, which is going to get a little sleeve on it once we've looked at this Endless Detour foil. Oh, and we've got one of the Secret Lair cards as well. So that's a triple rare pack with a Bootlegger Stash. There we go. Right, third of the pack done. I'm hoping to see a couple more of these tri-lands. I should really find out what the sort of expected amount you're meant to get out of the box is. Errant. Yeah, find out how many you expect to pull out of the box, just so we've got an idea when we're opening them. We know how many we're looking for. So obviously if you only get 1 or 2 in a box, this looks like another juicy pack as well. So we've got Vazzy from the Commander set. We've got the Obscura Interceptor. And we've got Perry, the Pulverizer, in a foil. I might have to pop a little sleeve on him. And we've hit yet another Secret Lair list card. I think we've got a few of each of these list cards already. So there we go. Pop a little sleeve on Perry. Obviously he's the face commander of one of the decks. I should know this. So obviously having him there, obviously he's the face card, so I don't know if he's going to have that much value, but obviously if there is any value, you'll have seen it before I do. I've got Black Market Tycoon, Making Treasure. That's it for that one. I was approaching what I would say is probably halfway through the box now. I'd hope to see a few more of these lands. Unleash the Inferno. Yeah, so far we've only hit one of the new lands. I mean, what would be good So if you could get one of each in a box, that would be a nice thing you could do. Obviously, that wouldn't necessarily work in reality. And we've got a Lord Xander. I think he's up there somewhere. I don't know if he's the most expensive of the cards, but he is a mythic rare. Obviously, this is a card that a lot of people hated and complained about, just because of what he can and can't do as a commander. But I mean, I don't think he's that bad. Oh, lost them off the screen there. We're not going to have space to keep all these cards now. Right, so that's added, you know, a few quid back to the kitty that we're looking for. So, oh, and another Angelo, the painter. I believe he's the face commander of one of the other commander decks as well. And we've got Depopulate. Again, Angelo's not foil, so I'll just leave it as it is. I don't think there's any particular value in it, so we'll leave it how it is. And we've got another double rare pack. We've got Ledger Shredder, and we've got Ginny Faye in foil. Lovely. Again, I don't think she's particularly expensive as a card. Just looks nice. Makes loads of cats and dogs. Well, just dogs. Even though I think the cats are better. On the card, dogs are better in real life. And so we've got Garligritas. Like I said, this is probably going to be one of the most common one that pops up. And here we've got the gilded foil border. Obviously it's only an uncommon card, but at least it gets you to see the sort of gold, sort of chrome foil look at the edges. And there we go, we've got another secret lair card. We'll probably get the whole set by the end of this box. Right, 2/3 of the way through this box nearly. Still only got the one Tri-Land. Can we hit another? No, we'll hit some more commander cards though. We've got Mary, the Killing Quill. Extraction Specialist. And that's it. So 5 commander cards is, I mean, you see, I get a few in these, but 5's a fair amount, and that's a lot of where our mythics are at the moment as well, so. And we've got Devilish Valet. I feel like if it's not worth it, it's going to be a fun card to have either way. And that's it for that pack. Yeah, onto the final stack. Let's see if we can find more of these Tri-Lands. There's only one of them, and that's not another one. Tenacious Underdog. And we've got a Blood Moon from the list. Blood Moon must have some value to it. I don't think Tenacious Underdog does. Right, Tri-Lands, that's what we're looking for. Garda, Font of Hope in the alternative printing, and there we have it. Zitora's Proving Ground for our second Tri-Land. I don't think there's any value in that card there. Obviously, if it is, you'll have already seen it before I've told you, so don't really matter me saying that. And we've got Titan of Industry. That's up there somewhere. And well, it was when we did the last few boxes. And then we get another of the Secret Lair cards. I'll just pop a little sleeve on this one. There we go. Tuck it into the back. Not for any particular reason, just because it was easier to put it in the back than at the front. Last 7 packs. I know it's probably not the best value in this box, but it has been quite fun opening it and seeing, you know, what of the other cards we're going to get. Maestro's Ascendancy. And that's it for that one. So we haven't seen... Oh, we've seen a Vivian, but we haven't seen any of the Planeswalkers. We've only had Lord Xander, we haven't had any of the other leaders of the gangs. We've only had 2 of the Tri-lands, so it's not been the best one so far, but we've got Evelyn. And we've got Incandescent Aria for a double rare pack. Right, last 5. Let's see what we can get. We can get a Rabble Rousing even, not Rabbling. And that was it. 1 rare pack there. Right, last few. After these, the last couple I will do nice and slowly again, just so we can have a look at them. Got Hostile Takeover. And we've got a Horde Hauler. I was hoping for a triple rare pack, but we've got Admiral Beckett Brass from Ixalan. From the list, but originally from Ixalan. So that was a nice triple rare pack. And we've got Sanctuary Warden and a Raffine's Tower in the alternate printing. Anyway, we'll do Sanctuary Warden for our next mythic, and Raffine's Tower in the alternate art foil. We'll pop a sleeve on that. Well, we've already got a Raffine's Tower, so it would be nice to have one of the others. Right, on to the last 2 packs. We'll go through them nice and slow, hopefully manifest some good cards at the back. So it's not been the worst box, but it's nowhere near the best, and you know, we've not got the value we need to be able to break even on this box, but Soul of Emancipation will get us a tiny little bit closer to that. Here we go, last pack. We'll just see what we can get. Obviously, Ob Nixilis at the end here would be amazing. But obviously, like I say, any of the Tri-lands would be good. And we've got a Cabaretti Ascendancy. And that's what I wrote for that one. So here we go. Done. All finished. We've hit, again, a load of the Secret Lair cards that, you know, obviously we thought we'd get. 5 mythics from the main set, 2 mythics from the Commander set, 1 mythic from the list, that's a good chunk of mythics, plus 3 lands. So obviously the final total will be up on the screen now, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, we'll catch you then. Bye for now.